time they throw a shot, they get countered. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Good one. No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. These two were made for each other. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Missing with the left uppercut. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Alvarez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 4. Martinez is dazed. How did they not go down?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. And it hurts. And you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? These two fighters are made for one another. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Catch and shoot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. In that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like...
There's the bell for round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
They drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab misses. Beautiful counter punch. That left hook missed. Exchange punches. Lucky that hook didn't score. And he scores with the counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. In that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. There's the bell for round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sergio Martinez is rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about to hold that thought. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Down goes Sergio Martinez. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3.
Really safe here. Is he down this one?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Let him look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering that... And there's the bell for round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know he's legs. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to...
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And it looks like this fight will continue. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo is down. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round.
No.
The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Saúl.
What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad.